friggin' lose weight. Nobody cares. To the people in my last video saying, activate Windows, I'm going to tell you something right now. No, I will not back down. I will not activate Windows. And why, you may ask? Purely out of spite. That's about it. So we're going to do one more fatphobic video because the other two did pretty well. I promise this is the last one, at least for a while. I'll do something new next week. But yeah, so this time we have a different video from Funty Times. And just like always, I gotta clarify my position on fat people. I don't care if you're fat, just don't be stupid. And what I mean by stupid is don't be saying it's healthy and don't be crapping on other people for trying to get into fitness and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, Funty Times, stealing his video to make this video. Let's go.
We need to talk about a major problem I have been seeing in the body positivity movement lately.
What is it like to only have incorrect opinions?
I think the thing about an opinion is that it's subjective, so it can't really be incorrect. Except, no, there's one time when my brother had an incorrect opinion. He said that We Major from Kanye's Late Registration album is not a good song. That was an incorrect opinion, but there's like, that's the only one.
Nobody is saying that body dysmorphia and fatphobia are the same thing. What we're saying is that the content that people are putting out about their body dysmorphia is fatphobic. The content.
Explain.
The content. The content.
Okay, chill. Explain.
Not the disorder, the
Okay.
content.
Okay, explain please.
The content.
Oh, yeah,
Okay?
Right.
Please relax.
Okay. Content. Relax, please, dude. What was that, homie? That was goofy. And she never explained why posting about body dysmorphia is fatphobic. She just kept saying it is. And you see this with people a lot on the internet. They'll say we've arrived at a conclusion, and then they'll never tell you how they got to that conclusion from point A to eventually point B. And there's no journey in there from point A to point B. And they say, this is fact, you have to accept it, and then you say why, and then they say, you're a bigot. And that's how it goes, unfortunately.
So like we're just gonna completely ignore the fact that body dysmorphia exists and they might literally see themselves as twice as...
What is it with people who have eating disorders and are thin that refuse to believe they are fatphobic because of their eating disorder?
Whoa. Okay, so the fat people, or this chick's not fat, but the fat acceptance people have gone from saying, I can't be a certain way because I have an eating disorder, to saying, if you have an eating disorder, then you're fatphobic. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's see what she has to say, though.
I've been in treatment for months and these bitches are like, no, I can't be fatphobic, it's my eating disorder's fault. Your eating disorder is fatphobic. No one said it was your fault, but it's still fatphobic.
Huh? How can you be unintentionally hold on, let me restate. She said you can basically be unintentionally fatphobic. Not that you are fatphobic, but your disorder is fatphobic. So is somehow the disorder, like the disorder itself is bigotry? But I don't, whatever.
You have to understand that eating disorders with the intention to control weight are rooted in fatphobia.
No.
And without that, you can never fully recover from your eating disorder or have a healthy relationship with food.
Bro said a healthy relationship with food. What do I say at this point? I'm hornswoggled, Schmeckledorf, flabbergasted. I don't know what to do.
And if you are not treated like a fat person in society, calling yourself fat in a derogatory way is harmful to actual fat people.
How? How is it harmful, bro? How is somebody saying they see themselves as fat harmful to fat people? That doesn't make one bit of sense to me. It's not like if my buddy says, man, I'm not happy with my body, I feel kind of fat, that like you're gonna be walking down the street and then get mugged in Chi-Town and lose all your tires because you decided to stop a little long. It doesn't. It's confusing.
I truly am gonna have to put body dysmorphia in my comment filters because I swear to God,
They hate free speech, bro. They hate free speech.
people only bring up body dysmorphia when it comes to fat phobia. Friendly reminder, fat people have body dysmorphia all the time. Fat people
Okay,
have eating
that's
disorders
fair.
all the time. To me, it literally sounds like when women talk about oppression that they face, and men go, but what about circumcision? But what about how men have higher suicide rates? Like, you're only bringing it up in defense of being fat phobic.
No.
Instead of actually advocating for the rights of people with mental illnesses, you're just angrily.
Hold on, let me pause real quick there. Did people like this? I was gonna say on the left, but I guess there's kind of idiots on both sides. They always seem to group one thing into another thing. So like if you're saying something about this, then that means automatically you have a view on this topic as well that's like tied into that, and then makes you look bad. And then it's like, no, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So she said body dysmorphia always has something to do with fat phobia. No, that could not be further from the truth. I'm a skinny dude. I know other skinny dudes who we had quote unquote body dysmorphia. It was never body dysmorphia. I just started lifting and I was upset that I wasn't buff already. But other skinny dudes that actually have dealt with body dysmorphia, they're mad because they view themselves as skinny, not fat. So I don't know where you got that idea that it's all because people think they're fat, whatever.
In fat people's business when we point out the societal oppression and stigma that
You don't face. Okay, give me one example. One example of oppression that you face because you're fat. And they're gonna say, oh, well, public transport, the seats aren't big enough. Dude, friggin' lose weight. Nobody cares. That's not the business's job to cater to your size. That's your fault. Deal with it. And then they're gonna say, oh, well, healthcare and Medicare. No, dude, that's also your fault, bro. The thing about when they say oppression, it's not oppression if you can control it, okay? So, like, say in the 1800s, you were a black dude and you were being oppressed because of your skin. That's actual oppression. They couldn't control that. But you can control your gut. So, and what goes in your mouth. So I don't really see how that is the case here, that you're oppressed. And when it comes to stigma, yeah, you're fat. We're gonna bully fat kids sometimes. Obviously, like when I say bully fat kids, criteria, they have to be your friend and don't take it too far. But yeah.
we face. It's just not relevant to the discussion at all because viewing yourself as fat and being perceived as fat by society are very different things.
No, dude, fat is objective. Problem is, people with body dysmorphia think in their heads that they are objectively fat, and that's not the case, and that's why it's such a big deal.
It's just not relevant to the discussion.
Content warning, possible invalidation of body dysmorphia from an actual fat person.
Oh no.
So this is like a genuine question. How do I get non-fat people who have body dysmorphia talking about how disgusting they think they look because in their brain they look like me? How do I get them off my For You page?
You can just uninstall TikTok. I recommend that for anybody, even if you're not having the issue that she's talking about right now. That's just a way better route to go.
I can't deal with this. Like, these
Get off of
videos
that.
are so upsetting for me to watch, and
So don't watch them.
I don't know what words I should block. I just need to understand. Like, I need guidance and I need validation.
They always say that. Okay, so she said she was gonna invalidate people who are fit having body dysmorphia. I don't really see how you did that. So us gym goers, typically we really don't like how we look, and that's why we're in the gym. Yeah, so like that's why we keep posting. Yeah, I got body dysmorphia. I don't really like how I look. Most of them, they're just kids that just started lifting and just heard about the phrase body dysmorphia and want to be cool. But there's also a lot of people that have been lifting for a while and they legitimately are not satisfied. A lot of people actually post that because they want to help other people know that they're not alone in their body dysmorphia. Because really it comes down to it's a mental thing, and when anything is mental, it really helps to know that you have other people with you that are also going through that. So body dysmorphia is a really good example of that. A lot of us have gone through it. I've had periods when I'm like, oh my body is crap. I should have just stopped lifting and just stayed skinny. When obviously that's not the route to go. But yeah, we all struggle with that. So